First Coach's Corner of 2025, and we are with Spoon Risper. All right, now I've been doing the end zone for 18 years coming up this year. You're entering your 17th year in coaching as the head coach at Westside High School. So we're
Right.
old, Spoon Risper. I want you to know we're old, and I don't like it. You're in better shape than I am, so I really don't like you. But I mean, we have news because you announced a little while ago that this will be your final year at Westside. So let's talk about that for a moment. What went into that decision-making process, and it's going to make this an emotional year for you because you've been there a long time, haven't you?
Yes, it's gonna be very emotional. Um, I just I've gotten revelation from the man upstairs that is that season has come and is about to leave. In life, everything has seasons, and we've had literally some great seasons at Westside. I've been there. This will be year 28, and I've enjoyed it. So many memories for me and my family. We've given the West Side community and that school all we have. My family and I, all my children, will have graduated from West Side after this upcoming year with my baby boy, and just a special place. We bleed garnet and gold. We'll always bleed garnet and gold, and the place is just a special place to us.
And you're still young enough to where you can coach again, obviously, but that happens sometimes where a coach. I've always said, Spoon, sometimes in college or pro, it can be a 10-year thing where after 10 years, it's like you got to take one road left or right. 17 years is a long time for high school as a head coach, but I mean, sometimes that happens at the high school level too, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And for me to be in one spot for 28 years and the head coach 17 years is pretty much unheard of these days. A lot of guys will get burnt out after maybe 5 years, but I've enjoyed it. I still have a lot left in the tank. I'm just excited to see where my new adventure will lead me. And I'm just going to enjoy this year. I'm just going to put my head in the sand and just focus on my football team and this season and enjoy the students, the student body of Westside my final year. So I'm not gonna let anybody disturb my peace on my final year at Westside like anybody. I'm determined to have a great season and just enjoy the children. That's why I got into coaching and teaching because I love shaping and molding the lives of not just athletes and football players, but just the student body.
Absolutely. Well, I tell you, the man you replaced, the old man, RD, Robert Davis, would be very proud of what you've done for 28 years and 17 years as head coach. And you know what? People said Robert Davis would never leave Warner Robins, and he left for Westside back almost 30 years ago, Spoon. And so he kind of needed that new change. And I think you're in the same boat too. So that's good.
Yeah, he told me the same thing that you're telling me now. You sometimes you're in places that you think you'll never leave, but he always told me when it's time to go, you'll know.
Absolutely. All right. So we got a special season ahead. In our next report, we'll see how the Seminoles will do for Coach Spoon in his final year. We'll talk about that in our next report. Back with Spoon Risper in his final season coming up at Westside High School after 17 years. And I guess good timing because it will be the senior year for your son, Paul Risper, who has played very well for you. He was a wide receiver and DB also, and he's getting some looks at college. But I would imagine your decision to step back from Westside has to coincide with the fact that your baby boy, as you called him, is wrapping up his high school career.
Yeah, he's wrapping it up. It's hard to believe that, he was born, seems like 3 years ago, and now he's a senior and he's the biggest Risper in the family. He's about 6'1", and he's been recruited as a safety. Got an offer from Air Force a few weeks back, which is very big and prestigious, and we're just honored, and I'm honored to be able to coach my baby boy his last season, and I'm all pumped about it, and so is he.
All right. Well, you've got a big question on offense. You scored almost 30 points a game, but a big part of that offense last year, KD Iverson gone after 2,000 yards, 33 touchdowns. So, what are you going to do to replace that yardage and to help score points?
Yeah, that's going to be hard to replace. You can't replace that. Backs like that come along once in a lifetime. Well, about two or three times in a lifetime. We've only had a couple of guys to do what he's done. So we're going to have to be creative. My brother's my offensive coordinator. He's very creative, and we're going to have to be balanced, like we used to be. We've never been really, since I've been the head coach, we've never been really run dominating or pass dominating. We've always been a balanced offense. So we're going to have to be really creative in what we do this year. So we're working on that stuff this summer.
All right, real quick, defense. Eight starters back. Paul, of course, a DB on that defensive staff. Because of kind of the metamorphosis of your offense, are you going to depend on that defense to be better than it was last year?
Oh yeah, because those kids are older now. We have a lot. Like I said, we have 8 out of 11 coming back on defense, so that's a plus. A lot of kids know what to do now. They understand. Sometimes it's hard for teenage boys to grasp concepts, just being teenage boys, and I've been there myself, so I understand. But they're working hard, and we're just hoping that everything gels together for them and we stay healthy, stay away from the injury bug, and I'm hoping to have a good defensive season.
Well, Spoon, we thank you so much. Your first game will be on Saturday, August the 16th against Howard at Thompson Stadium. We wish you the best of luck. We hope you stay around this area next year because if not, our ratings for Coach's Corner will plummet. So
No, they won't.
we
Listen, as long as they got you, Bill, the ratings will still be off the roof, baby.
well, hey, Spoon, thank you. Good luck to you this year.
Thanks, my man.